Beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Ashley. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also don't forget to hit that bell notification button so you know when I upload. So today's video, honey, we are diving into the review of the new Makeup by Mario The Neutrals palette. So if you'd like to see my thoughts and how I slay this eye look, keep watching. Alrighty, beauties, so let's get into this long-awaited review of the new Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. This is the Neutrals. Alrighty, so there are no shades, and honestly, it's less work for me. So this is what the back of the palette looks like. These are the shade numbers. I mean, there's really no names for the shades. Really have to have names, but I mean, it's really your preference. But this is the palette, standard white packaging, and this is the Neutrals palette. Stunning. These are so gorgeous. So, you know, I'm not really a neutrals girl, so this is definitely going to be a first, but I'm excited to dive into this palette. So I definitely want to dive into this shade for sure. This is super pretty. I think I definitely want to go into this shade as well for the lid. So before we jump into the look, I want to talk about the product. So this is a pressed powder formula. It's formulated without parabens, medium coverage, matte finish, and is cruelty free. So this is a first of its kind neutral toned eyeshadow palette with 12 creamy buildable shades curated for every skin tone with a feather light matte finish. Supposed to be a modern take on 90s neutral, so we love 90s glam. I think 90s glam is definitely making a comeback, especially with this neutrals palette. I don't have any neutral palettes. I don't have neutral or cool. I don't really think I have a cool palette. I might have some cool colors, but definitely not a neutral, so this is something that's exciting. So I think we're gonna give supermodel glam today. Yeah, we definitely might. So let's dive into the shade. So I'm gonna go into this shade in my crease. So we're gonna start blending that out. Definitely fallout with this palette. As with any, this is what the fallout looks like. But honestly, I really don't care too much about fallout. It's expected. I just blow it away and move on. Let's start with the crease. He definitely has a really good color payoff with these palettes. It is definitely picking it up. So this is just the foundation I wanted to lay on both sides. Because that peach color is really calling me. I am so excited to use it. This is what it's looking like so far. Definitely want to start going in and smoking out the outer V with this shade right here. It is stunning. Because this color is definitely giving Naomi Campbell supermodels back in the day. Oh, that is so gorgeous. I don't feel like I've ever used a shadow that looked like this. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, this is definitely a 90s glam palette for sure. I was a little nervous. I wasn't sure if this color was really going to pick up, but I think it definitely looks beautiful against my skin complexion. So you just want to pack it in the outer V and just sweep it back and forth just to make sure it is blended. So I'm going to go back into that brush that I used, that color that I initially put in my crease, and I'm just going to blend out the edges. And now we can add a lid color. But you know what? I want to add a little bit of concealer on my lid. So I'm just going to go in with my Makeup Forever concealer. I'm just going to dab a little bit of this on here, not too much. And I just want to spread this around. I just need like a base. I just want a little bit of a base so that color can really pay off. Alrighty, so this is how we are looking. So now let's dive into this shade right here. So excited. I'm so excited to use that. Just gonna start going in and just packing this color on the lid. This is definitely looking like a blush, and honestly, blush. Pink is my favorite color, but blush is definitely a favorite. Just continuing to pack that color on just until we get the desired look. So this is what it's looking like. I'm just going to go in and blend out the edges with that brush that I used in my crease, just so that there are no harsh lines. And then I'm going to go back in with the color we use in the outer V just to marry the colors together, because they are in a partnership. You know what? I think maybe I will smoke a little black against the lash line. So I'm gonna go in with a flat brush, and I'm just gonna take a little black, and I really just wanna smoke it out against the lash line. And honestly, probably just do like a little bit of a smoky, like a winged out. Just really against the lash line. Just something just a little simple. Always like a little depth along the lash line. And then I'm just gonna go back in with that brush that I used in my outer V, just to blend out that wing a little bit, because I just want to make sure and keep it smoky. But honestly, there are tons of looks that you can do in this palette. I just really wanted to use these shades because these are the ones that stood out to me the most. But essentially, beauties, this is the eye look with the palette. Super easy to blend. Honestly, the color payoff stunning. So let me pop on some lashes, and then I'll be back with my final thoughts. With my final thoughts, so this palette does retail for $50. I mean, listen, I think the palettes are just getting higher and higher. To be truthful, they are just getting higher and higher, honey. I have no control, but what I will say is this is definitely a sleek palette that you can travel with. It's something slim. I love my large palettes. When I'm traveling, it is a little bit difficult, so something slick and sleek like this, slip right in and you are good to go. So it is the average price point, I would say, for a Makeup by Mario product. Is it worth it? I definitely love it. It just reminds me of the 90s glam, which I really miss a lot of the time. And things were just so simple and effortless in terms of glam. Not that I don't love a beat face, honey, but you know, it was just a different time. So I really feel like this palette is iconic for that reason. So if you don't have a neutrals palette, you are on the market for one, why not pick up the Makeup by Mario's The Neutrals palette? So yes, beauty, this was the finished eye glam. It came out gorgeous. I love how it looks with my complexion. Most importantly, I paired it more so with a cool toned bronzer, just to kind of keep the colors a little bit more neutral and less warm. But yes, beauties, so if you're on the market for a neutrals palette, honey, go ahead and dive in and snatch up the Makeup by Mario palette. But yes, beauties, let me know your thoughts down below on today's eye look, today's review. Let me know if you plan on picking it up. Of course, everything will be linked for you down below. And as always, beauties, stay tuned for the next one. Until next time, thanks for watching.